Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video over on the channel by the name of LeaIsChill. Today we are here once again to return to Bleach Death Awakening because yesterday I did an evolution, and I guess instead of spoiling it, I should just pop it up on screen right now. This right here is my first ever evolution of a rank 12 key character inside Bleach Death Awakening. That's right. I officially now have white fused Zangetsu. Now, he does upgrade by quite a large margin here when he does get up to this current state. So the abilities before he transforms are this slash ability, the throw and then the single slice downwards, and then the double swipe and full screen ability right here that takes a while. He upgrades into something absolutely ace. You can see here his first strong attack goes from 1 slash into already a triple. This one's a combo. And this one is a straight full screen that lasts quite a while and will also pick up enemies along the way. Frankly, this character is one that I've wanted to get for a long period of time. And so there is no better time to go ahead and showcase him than today. I am just gonna do Yoruichi and this Kisuke, and we're just gonna quickly showcase this guy today. We're just gonna do a bunch of levels, show off how crazy he is, and I guess we'll do Soul Trial here a little bit later. I do think this fused Tensa Zangetsu will end up being really good for Soul Trial. I just haven't even tried him yet inside it. So we're just gonna bum rush through all of this elite difficulty and kind of show off why once you hit the point that you get these characters, it becomes a lot easier to just kind of destroy all levels forever. Frankly, all three of his attacks are now invulnerable, and I think that's a sizable reason why he's so cracked out of his mind these days as well. He also builds combo really easily, similar to how, like, the old Ichigos were. But here, I think inside this current elite difficulty, we're gonna end up running into a lot of more interesting 2D sprites, because I think that this is the arc that Grand Fisher shows up for the first time. So that's what we're trying to gun towards right now. Unfortunately, White Zangetsu, I use one strong attack here. I'll use my third, for example, and it just flexes on absolutely everyone. And then that picks up everyone off of the screen. That goes both directions, and there you go. The thing is, that wasn't me moving. That wasn't me, like, aiming anything. That is just him immediately going for a 300 combo because he feels like it. It's actually kind of interesting that they didn't make it so you have to, like, see, in Digimon it's called Jogress evolution, where you have to combine the two together. I'm surprised they didn't do that with Tensa Zangetsu and White Ichigo to make this, but I guess it wouldn't really make sense in terms of the progression they've released these characters under. Instead, it's just kind of a blend of the both of them once you hit rank 12 with White Ichigo. And then I think Tensa Zangetsu doesn't actually evolve any further. He just takes off his hood. Oh, hey, it's Grand Fisher. That is some ugly ass toenails you got there, buddy. Oh man, you got some ugly ass toenails. I love how, like, much higher quality the other Arrancars look as well. It's actually kind of funny. You can tell Grand Fisher was one of those ones that was, like, one of the first things developed for this game, because it was like a proof of concept almost. But there you go. I don't think that we're actually on any stage that'll be anything substantial. Like, we're not going to fight anyone too crazy. Unfortunately, we're during a Rancor invasion in terms of how they're adapting the story inside this game. So we're going to be fighting people like D. Elroy and Edrad, like the most jobber Rancors that have ever existed ever. Just natural. All right, Ryuken. I want to say just, like, one first strong attack. Yeah, it just cruises on through. It's also a very, very powerful Getsuga afterwards, after the first couple of slashes. Good shit. Honestly, we're probably almost done all of these elite game modes things already. This is probably a Yami and Ukiura. I'm just gonna pop my third one time. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna try out Soul Trial a little bit once we do finish these off and see how he works inside there. I feel like he's the kind of character that, because he has triple invulnerability on all of his skills, it's really hard to pin him down. And so as long as you're smart with it, you probably will be able to beat most Soul Trials. I also wanted to make sure I did this elite stuff today, so I'm glad I'm actually progressing. Yep, there you go. That was all of them. Notice how much faster that was versus like a lot of the other showcases. Also, next one's level 74, so I'm 3 levels off. Cool. That's fine with me. Honestly, it's just normal ass stuff. I really didn't feel like fighting a normal ass Sajin though. It's wild that when I'm not recording, I get like 450k crazy broken True Shikai Ichigos, and the moment I hit record and I want to do a showcase on someone who's actually able to complete Soul Trial, it gives me a 8,000 power Sajin. Come on, spawn someone stronger. Thank you. All right, we're currently 100k down versus this Ichigo, but I think we still should be pretty okay. I think the first thing to do is always going to be the first, because the first is really good at knocking the enemies down. And then the third just works on out as well. Yeah, the first I think is the #1 way to try and stop the enemies from doing like their generic abilities as well. Because you'll be invulnerable, often you'll outpace. We're fighting ourselves. Dun 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 dun. Touch Persona 4. But I'm about to touch tips here in a second. You gotta go. Unfortunately, he did way more damage to me than I was able to do to him, and now he has his invulnerability. Please. Yeah, there we go. I didn't realize that he actually gains an invulnerability trait. That must be level 75, because that guy's level 77, and I'm not quite there yet. Here, let me take a look. 75. This seems to be... No, this is everyone gets defense as a Kido. The shield looks like it's the 80, but if it's 80, then that guy shouldn't have had it. That's kind of weird. Sometimes I feel like this game doesn't understand its own mechanics at times. And it's weird to say that, but like, at times I feel like enemies sometimes have things activated that they shouldn't yet, or they're like slightly more powerful than they should be. And I don't know if that's just my internal logic being too active, but god damn. Good Getsuga. Pop my third. Does that kill? See, this one doesn't actually... He did gain invulnerable. Okay. So it looks like every Tensa will have the invulnerability. I wonder if I get low, if I'll have that as well. Let me take a look one more time at the traits. I feel like I'm reading it wrong in that case. Because that's not it. This is extra 100 Ryoku. This is... It looks like that's the character for heal in the first part of the green thing, but I don't know anything else. This is Blood Ven. When below 13%, 100% chance to gain guard. Okay, so it is this one. It is his level 70 Kido. That's my bad. In that case, even if I do get like super ultra wombo comboed, I shouldn't die unless they have more strong attacks than my invulnerability lasts, or they have bleed, burn, or freeze, because that is immediately enough to kneecap you and send you to the Shadow Realm. That hurts. Unfortunate. All right. Here, we're just gonna finish off this White Sun Getsu here. Yeah. I do think that bleed is often the way that you want to solve a lot of that invulnerability. And so True Shikai Ichigo is probably going to be a good counter to him, provided that you upgrade him a little bit more as well. I was going to showcase more of Soul Trial, but I lost my boy. So we're pretty much done for that for now. Is there anything else I can do? For this one, another 45 minutes, so not quite. That one's not even an actual game mode. And all of these are kind of repetitive as well. In that case, here, I'm going to do 2 of these soul trials, and then we'll get back to do a couple of resets of the next one. See you guys in 1 sec. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. This Unohana is actually fucking cracked. Like, she is not taking the damage that I thought she was going to. It's possible. So I just realized she is currently rank. So it goes blue, purple, yellow, red, rainbow. On the top right, you can see she's rainbow tier. Yikes. I am now fighting a rainbow tier Unohana with her level 80 Kidos, and it is nigh impossible. I'm trying to think of like what my solution actually would be to this. She is really, really strong and way too tanky for what she's made for. I think I died to Minazuki. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I'm beating this 600k Unohana, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and hit reset, and let's try and do a showcase on some more of fused Zangetsu as well. Oh man, this means that going forward though, every single day I get the chance to use fused Zangetsu in Soul Trial, and so I'm really excited to have that be my daily grind from here on out. It'll bring me a little bit more dopamine than just hopping on and doing whatever I can, you know? Good stuff. See, it also, the second strong attack OTGs off the grounds, and so a lot of the enemies are just getting destroyed as they're already leaking and bleeding out on the floor. Alrighty. I'm fighting like Tensa Zangetsus that are basically always above my HP. That hurts. That hurts. I'm just gonna pop my third. Surprisingly, the third might be one of the strongest. That was unfortunate. All right, Kenny, kill him. Oh, kill him, kill him. This actually was animated as of... No, this Bankai wasn't animated yet. Only the version of him actually slashing through the meteor was animated. That was last week's, but that was absolutely rad. I've been loving the 1000 Year Blood War anime so far, honestly. It's been really fun to watch, and like the additional scenes they're actually adding to the source material have been pretty fun and engaging so far. Yelling at Uryu, for example, the Shinji using his Bankai inside the anime as well. All just great stuff. I still have to climb all the way up here. I think for my ideal team, I would want Fused Zangetsu, I would want True Shikai Ichigo, and Bon Kenny. So this would be like my trio if I were to choose like my main squad. Of course, war threats, just how it goes. I'd like to see what this team is able to do in like the hyper endgame once I do get PvP up there. So maybe during the Bankai Urahara showcase I record in a couple of days, I will also try to do a showcase on a couple of PvPs with this guy and show off how good he is, because we're not going to be able to do that today. For now though, this has pretty much been White Zangetsu for today. Not a ton to cover really. He's just someone who, he evolved several times, so obviously worst version, single slash, full screen shoot, and then he gets half his mask off and all the way up. I think in terms of who I want to showcase next, I think that Bankai Urahara is going to be number 1. He's definitely going to be the one that I want to showcase next on these videos. So look forward to that. I'm hoping to have it up for next Monday, but I'll let you guys know when that is the plan. And then afterwards, we'll also do a showcase on As Not, because I got a copy of him as well, and he's awesome. Otherwise, just working on things, grinding up Oetsu and stuff like that. Now that I have the fused Zangetsu, I think that my main goal is going to be rushing to try and get Bon Kenny. And as you can see, we're already at tier 8, where his art changed from the other one, but I think his full transformation into Bonkai is at rank 12. That'll be the next benchmark. Additionally, this guy right here, Trushikai Ichigo, we'll do a showcase on him when we get him up to his Horn of Salvation here in a little bit. As you can see, I'm making progress to the point where I'm getting a lot of like the really cool stuff. And so hopefully you guys will enjoy as we continue to create content on this game. Thanks for watching, take it easy, and see you guys later. Bye for now.